Hello, dear parents. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into a topic that is on every parent's mind at some point: the difference between discipline and punishment. A lot of people use these terms interchangeably, but they're actually worlds apart. Understanding this difference can completely transform your relationship with your kids and make your home a much more peaceful place. So, let's get into it. First, let's talk about punishment. At its core, punishment is about making a child suffer for their misbehavior. It's often driven by anger or frustration and focuses on the past mistake. Think about things like spanking, yelling, or sending a child to their room in anger. The goal is to make them pay for what they did, hoping the fear of that consequence will stop them from doing it again. The problem is, this approach often creates fear, resentment, and a desire to avoid getting caught, rather than a genuine understanding of why their behavior was wrong. It can damage trust and doesn't teach them what to do instead. Now, let's flip the script and look at discipline. The word discipline actually comes from the Latin word meaning to teach or to guide, and that's the key difference. Discipline is about teaching, not hurting. It's a proactive approach focused on guiding future behavior. Instead of making a child suffer, you're giving them the tools they need to make better choices next time. It's about setting clear, firm boundaries while maintaining a connection with your child. The goal isn't to control them, but to teach them self-control. So, what does this look like in real life? Let's take a common scenario. Two siblings are fighting over a toy. A punishment-based response might be to yell, take the toy away from both of them, and send them to separate rooms. They're upset. You're upset. And nothing has really been solved. A discipline-based approach would be different. You might calmly separate them and say something like, I see you're both really frustrated because you both want to play with the truck. It's not okay to grab from each other. Let's take a break and calm down, and then we can figure out a plan to share. Notice the difference? You're acknowledging their feelings, stating the boundary clearly, and then working towards a solution. You're teaching them problem solving, empathy, and communication skills. Another great discipline tool is using natural and logical consequences. A natural consequence is what happens without any adult intervention. For example, if a child refuses to wear a coat, the natural consequence is that they feel cold. A logical consequence is one that's directly related to the behavior. If a child makes a mess with their crayons on the wall, a logical consequence is having them help clean it up. This teaches responsibility and connects their actions to the outcome in a meaningful way. Shifting from punishment to discipline isn't always easy, especially if we were raised with a more punitive style ourselves. It requires patience and a real commitment to see things from our child's perspective. It means we have to manage our own emotions first before we can effectively guide them. But the long-term benefits are incredible. When we focus on discipline, we're not just stopping bad behavior in the moment. We're building a foundation of respect, trust, and emotional intelligence that will last a lifetime. You're raising a child who understands right from wrong, not just one who is afraid of getting in trouble. You're building a stronger, more loving connection. So the next time you're faced with a challenging behavior, take a deep breath and ask yourself, am I trying to punish, or am I trying to teach? That simple question can make all the difference. What are your thoughts on this? Share your experiences and strategies in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching. And if you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. See you in the next video.